what to do when you are living and creating your soul's next level epic dream in the now. AK, when you are taking that super inspired and excited soul-aligned action in the now. And then in front of some particular action, aligned action, suddenly you hesitate and you're not taking that action. What to do? What to do? What to do? What to do? Okay, let's explore that in this video. Let's take an example. Let's imagine that this action you are in front of and that made you hesitate was making an investment, soul-aligned investment. And for some reason you are hesitating in front of this investment, even though it feels so soul-aligned and is definitely next level dream aligned. Okay, what is going on? If you are hesitating in front of an aligned action, there is a belief in your mind behind that hesitation. So, let's investigate further. Let's investigate what is that belief that you're having in front of this action. In this case, we can take a look at the belief. And when we take a look at it, it says, this is financially risky. So that is the belief. There's a belief that taking this aligned action is financially risky. All right. And when we take a look at this thought a little bit closer, we can see that underneath this belief, it says, this is a fear-based thought, sponsored to you by the lower self. All right. Thank you, dear lower self, for this belief. A.K. a thought I believe to be true, or that my lower self believes to be true. Okay, so now we know the source of this hesitation and the source of the thought. Great. Now we can act in alignment with this thought, this fear-based belief, this worry, doubt, fear-based belief. We can live in accordance with our fear and not act. We can choose to not make the investment. We can choose to play it safe and act in alignment with our lower self. However, somehow your soul knows that making this investment is very much soul-aligned. When you tune into this option, you just have this intuitive knowing, that soul knowing, that hey, be brave and make the investment. As it feels very expansive for some reason. This option feels like peace for some illogical reason. This feels like love. This feels incredibly good. This option. Even though it makes no sense. Especially to the lower self's mind. So you have this soul knowing that this is the right investment to make. And in that case, the other option is to explore the idea that, hey, what if I just release this fear, this belief sponsored to me by my lower self? If I simply release that and act in accordance with my soul, what if I just fully trusted my soul, my soul's knowing, this intuitive knowing, that this is the path to take, that this timeline is the one, this is the epic one. What if I just acted in alignment and from a place of no thought? When I have this feeling that yes, this is the right one. This is the option to choose. This feels very good. And you simply act. That is one option. And this, darling, this was a real life example from my own life. From today. From the day I filmed this video. I had a fear-based belief around a soul-aligned investment. And I chose to release this fear. I chose to trust my soul. And I made the investment. Anytime I've done that, anytime I've moved past those lower self thoughts and acted really courageously, taking risks, it has turned out to be epic. On the other side of that, whether it be an investment or anything else, an aligned action, courageous action, next level dream action. So as a recap, whenever you're making your next dream your reality in the now, when you are in front of inspired soul-aligned action that you truly feel excited to take in the now, and then you hesitate, investigate what is that belief behind that hesitation. Take a look at it and see if it was sponsored by your lower self. And then you can, if you so choose, to act in alignment with that or not to act in alignment with that. Or you can choose to consciously release that thought And then simply trusting your soul, trusting your inner knowing, and acting from a place of no thought, not thinking, just acting, taking that aligned, inspired action in the now. What are your thoughts after this video, darling? Are you inspired to move past that hesitation? Sponsored to you by your lower self. If absolutely yes, feel free to hit that like button, that subscribe button, or leave a comment down below.